I'm sorry, I forgot to start my recording. I will start after this. Yeah. Shrujal, wrong answer. Vansh, wrong answer. Please observe there is a reason why the digits are in fours, in pairs of four on both the sides. Purva, Meera, Tia, Tisha, wrong answer. It's very simple. It's really, really simple. You just, okay, I'll just give you a hint of the operation. Addition needs to be performed. Okay, there's some correlation associated with addition in this case. My 3 wrong answer. Kushi, wrong answer. All right, Chalo, let's do this. In this case, the logical sequence is you have to consider this one. You have to consider this to be one number. So when I add the first and the third row, uska total and the second and the fourth row ka total will be equal. So in this case, one second. 6, 8, 4, 9 plus 4, 6, 7, 5 will be equal to 8, 6, 5, 9 plus 2, 8, 6, 5. This is first one. In the second one, 5, 777 plus 5, 6, 5, 8 will be equal to 9, 2, 9 plus 2, 1, 3, 9. This is the correlationship that we are looking at in this case. Okay. Now, if you just do the addition, just 1 second. Can somebody please mute yourself? It's a humble request. So in the last case, it will be 3284 plus 4492 will be equal to, I'm just writing x, I'm not writing the number, x plus 6844. So when I do the calculation, sorry, not this, just this. 3284 plus x will be equal to 4492 plus 6844. So 1 second, 4492 plus 6844 minus 54. So the number which will replace x will be 8, 0, 5, and 2, which means the question mark where it is placed, 8 will be replaced here. So 8 is the answer which we are looking at. Any doubts, any questions?
This question again.
So in this case, the first and the third number, which you see 6849, I have written here the equation 6849 plus 4675 will be equal to 8659 plus 2865. So the first number and the third number needs to be added, and uska total or second row, second number or fourth number ka total will be equal. So that same relationship applies in all, and henceforth we will find the last number which we are looking at here. The last number which we are looking at as x here will be 8052. Hence the question mark will be replaced by 8. Any doubts, any questions?
Thank you.
Okay. Any questions so far? I don't know. There are some questions written. Acha, there are no questions. Trisha, you have a doubt? Okay. Okay. So, chalo, we'll move to the next one. What you have to count here is the number of fonts which are used in the whole bracketing. You have to count the number of fonts used in the given set of words. In this case, it's just going to give you a method of doing it. Please write the word which is of a different font. You won't forget that. Just write the word which is of a different font in your textbooks and then do the counting. In these kind of questions where you're given words or a paragraph is given and you're supposed to guess the kind of fonts, it makes more sense to just write it down because you need to cross check it once you make a list for yourself. Otherwise, you will go wrong at the end. So it is better, in order to facilitate the cross checking, just write the words. It will be much, much easier. Kavya, wrong answer. Tisha, wrong answer. I'm also parallelly doing this, okay? The ones which are different, which I'm able to spot easily. Yeah, I'm able to spot these 10, which is also happens to be the right one. Sandalwood, okay. Punch. 1 second. Let me check with sandalwood. I was able to spot it to be similar to discussion. Sandalwood and discussion, I was able to find to be similar because if I observe some letters like no, wait, yes, with discussion it's similar. It's ending with the flat end. No curvature, I mean, very rare curvatures happening. So sandalwood, I was, but then no, wait. Let me see, let me check it. D is different. Right? It's different. Amazing. Sorry, amazing, not discussion. With amazing amazing and sandalwood were similar. So I forgot, not discussion, but amazing. They were just beside, so I forgot which one I was comparing. A or N जो है ना sandalwood का, compare it with amazing, you will find they are same. A and N, they are same there. That's why. Letter S is different in both. Where?
They are same. Amazing.
Yeah, so that's what I said. They're same. Yeah. Okay. 1 second. Let me read the comments. Letter S. Okay. Okay. What's delightful and greeting similar to? Okay. 1 second. Where is delightful? Ye raha. So, okay. Chalo, let's just write the differences on there. Okay, so delightful, which is given here, I was able to compare L here very easily. I was also able to compare E here with relinquish. I was able to spot the difference, and I forgot which was the other word. Delightful and yeah, greetings. Greetings. 1 second. Let me just catch the difference. I was able to spot it there. E-I-N-G. 1 second. Yes. Sorry, not this, but S and I. So discussion and greeting, I was able to compare them kind of together. और कौन है delightful वाला I have told. बाकी क्या पूछ रहे हो आप लोग? Delightful greetings. It is same as okay. Lavender, fantastic, and demarcate. Lavender, demarcate, and fantastic. Yeah, but Tisha, lavender, demarcate, and fantastic, they are similar to this one, worried. If you look at the top thingy, which is happening, say in case of D here, the top thingy is the same, which is, you know, it goes vertical and then it comes down like that. So demarcate, lavender, and even fantastic, they will go in alignment with worried only. Any doubts, any questions? Okay. I'm not able to keep up. Can now anybody tell me if I've missed out on anything? I'm not able to keep up with the comments now. Do you still feel that there is something left now? Any parallel you want to find within words?
Ma'am, aren't entrance and
Relinquish and entrance. 1 second. Relinquish. Let me compare similar. Okay. Entrance and discussion also. Okay. 1 second. Let me see. Check it. Okay. Relinquish and discussion is different. Last one, Kushi, which you said. Just look at the S. They are drastically different. Look at I, which is extremely different. The relinquish and discussion.
Ma'am,
entrance and relinquish. Okay. E-N-T-R. Yes. They are similar. Sorry. They look similar for me. Entrance and relinquish, they look similar. R is similar. E is similar. L, I is not there. N is similar. Yeah, so I'll just remove that one second. Okay. So correct, right? Relinquish and entrance. Yeah, it's correct.
Ma'am, cautiously is different.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. I'm just comparing it to be correct. That's all. Cautiously, and even I'm comparing that with safety, but yeah, safety borrows itself with something else. See A. Let me check A at places once. A is different. Yes, cautiously will be the one. I don't know who said that, but thank you for this. Kashti, or I don't know who said that. Abhi. Thank you so much for this. Yeah, so 10 aayega basically. This is the correct one. Achievement and discussion. Okay, chalo, let's see that. Achievement. They both are different. Achievement and discussion. Look at the I dot and look at the I dot of achievement. Look at both. They both are different. Divya, sorry. Worried and sample. Worried and sample, they are different. One ends with a dash and one ends with something like this. 1 second, let me draw that. So one ends with like something like this and one ends with a dash like this. Worried and sample. Clear? Any doubts, any questions? Okay. We'll move to the next one now. You're given okay, you're supposed to find how many smaller size spheres can be placed around a same size sphere at the center so that they all simultaneously touch the sphere at the center. You're given a sphere in the center. You are supposed to find how many the same size sphere can be placed around that smaller sphere in the center. Touching, they have to touch the center sphere. In this case, take clues from, we had done similar kind of question, but in a diagram, in a two-dimensional diagram, where there was a circle placed in the center and you were supposed to guess the number of circles that will touch that center circle of the same size. Start with that diagram. Eventually, you will reach the correct answer in 3D. This is a more 3D visualization of that same diagram, which we have done in past session. Okay, I'm just going to quickly draw this. It's difficult to make it geometrically accurate. So, we had come across this kind of a diagram where in around a center circle, we can at least place 6 circles in a hexagonal format around the center circle. This diagram, which I'm drawing right now, please imagine the circles to be of the same size, okay? This is minimum 6, but it is only 1 dimension. So this will cover all the circles which are happening. So, as a, how should I put it? As a diagram, it will look something like this if I'm looking at it from the front side. Okay. So it will look something like this from the front. But I'm still left with the top part. The top part. The bottom part. The corners, which will also be cutting. So even from the top also, I will be able to draw this diagram like I've drawn here. I mean, it's 1 second. Not able to draw it because I'm not able to repeat things properly. But even the same diagram which I've drawn here can be drawn in the plan also of the hexagon touching each other. Henceforth, if this same diagram which is seen in plan happens to be in elevation also, which means in plan there will be 6 figures, and in the top part there will be 3 spheres, and in the bottom part also there will be 3 spheres. This gives us a total of 12 spheres which can be kept touching the center sphere of the same size. I hope, I mean, it's a bad diagram which I've made, but I hope it's clear. Any doubts, any questions with this? ये जो डायग्राम है वैसा ही डायग्राम यहाँ पे भी आएगा इन एलिवेशन. सो प्लान में जैसा दिखेगा वैसा ही एलिवेशन में दिखेगा. Any doubts, any questions? This will look something like this. ऐसा दिखेगा. Yes, Kavya, they are overlapping. The top and bottom, they will overlap. ये जो मैंने अभी लास्ट ड्रॉ किया ना सर्कल, this one will come at the back. आगे रेड वाला आएगा ऐसा, या फिर आगे ब्लू आएगा पीछे रेड आएगा, like that. Like this. Any doubts, any questions?
Can you explain this question?
So in this case, you are given as one size sphere. Yes, Sanchi, they are overlapping. You have to guess how many spheres can be placed around that central sphere of the same size. So in plan, which we have done this diagram earlier, in the plan, if I were to place the same circles around that central circle of same size, I can organize at most 6 spheres around it. Right? I can organize 6 spheres around. Now the same diagram, I can repeat it in the elevation also, where around the central sphere, so like if I'm looking at it from say this side or this side, I will see the 3 spheres like this, बीच में. ऊपर के side पे there will be 2 spheres seen, and then इसके पीछे there will be a 3rd sphere which will be touching it. So in the plan as well as in the elevation, the diagram will look like this, of an hexagon and a circle in the middle. So that way, plan में आपको ये वाला जो level है, वहाँ पे 6 spheres आएंगे. ऊपर के side पे there will be 3, and at the bottom there will be 3, making up a total of 12 spheres touching the central sphere of the same size. Is it clear? Any doubts, any questions?
Ma'am, what about the 2 spheres in elevation which you haven't counted?
I've counted them. This is 6, this is 3 on top, and this is 3 on the bottom. ये बीच वाला जो है ना आपका, वो यहाँ पे आ गया, already count कर दिया. The central part is this in elevation. So it is already there here. वो मैंने count कर दिया पहले ही. I'm not worried about the middle part. That's why. I am more worried about what the top and the bottom layer will look like. Is it clear? Questions? Any doubts? Any questions? Okay. We'll move to the next one. So here you're given a water tank of some dimension and it has water of 307 cc cubic centimeters, I think. Yeah, cubic centimeters. A few bricks of dimensions 5 to 1, 5 centimeter by 2 centimeters by 1 centimeters are submerged fully in the tank. Each brick absorbs 30% of its own volume of water. Just enough bricks are put in such that water level rises to completely fill the tank. How much brick we need to put? How many bricks do we need to put it inside the tank? In this case, we start with calculating the volume of the tank first. We subtract that volume of the tank with how much volume is available to be filled. When we get the volume which is available to be filled, we then find the volume of the brick, one brick, I mean. When we find the volume of the brick, we need to take into consideration that whatever the volume of the brick is, of that volume, 30% will be absorbed. Then we need to go on to find the volume displaced by adding one brick. Whatever volume comes, we just divide it by the remaining volume. Okay, I think I overcomplicated it by listing it down. Let me write. Okay, so the volume of tank, simple, is 20 by 5 by 10, which will equal to 1000. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 1000 cc. Next in line, I'm given volume of water, which is 307 cc. The remaining volume which is left to be filled, I'm writing volume to be filled, is in tank, of course, is 1000 minus 307, which will equal to 693 cc. Okay, I have found so far the volume which is required to be filled with water in order for the tank to be filled, in order for the water level to rise completely. Now I will look at the volume of brick, which is equal to 5 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 1, which is equal to 10. 10 cc is the volume. Out of 10 cc, 30% is absorbed. So volume of water absorbed, volume water absorbed is equal to 3. 30% of 10 is 3 cc, and the correct answer. Now we know if I'm adding one brick in the tank, which will occupy a volume of 10 cc, and 3 cc it is absorbing, the displacement of water, or volume of water displayed, let me put it that way, volume of water displaced will be equal to 10 minus 3, because 10 is the volume of the brick total where, so if the brick is not absorbing any water, if the brick is not absorbing any water, the displacement will be 10 cc of water. But in this case, it is written the brick is absorbing 3 cc water, which means out of 10 cc, 3 cc is absorbed, the remaining displacement will be 7 cc. Okay. Now I get the volume that one brick displaces, which is 7 cc. So out of the number of brick required to completely displace the water will be 693 divided by 7, which is equal to 99 bricks. So the correct answer is 99. Any doubts, any questions? So first we found the tank volume. We were given the volume of water 307. We found the remaining volume which is required to be filled. From that we went about finding the volume of one brick, which is 10. The volume of water that the brick absorbs, which is 3, which is given 30% of the volume of the brick. And we found the volume of the water displaced, which is 10 minus 3, because if the brick was not absorbing any water, then the displacement would be 10. But in this case, it is absorbing 30%, which means the displacement of water will be remaining 70%, which is 7 cc. After I found the volume of water displaced by one brick, what I did was, out of the remaining volume to be filled, I just divided that by the displacement amount of one brick, and I found the total number of brick which will be required to fill the tank completely. Any doubts, any questions in this?
Can you explain the second last formula you used?
Which one?
Volume of water displaced.
The volume of water displaced, like I said earlier, if the brick is not absorbing any water, the total amount of water displacement will be 10 cc. But it is said that it is absorbing 30% water, which means out of the 10 cc, 3 cc is absorbed. The remaining water will be displaced. I mean, the volume of brick responsible for this water displacement will be 7 cc, the remaining volume. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We'll move to the next. Any doubts, any questions? Okay, most of you are given 99. Okay, great. We'll move to the next one now. Here you are given a quadrant, a slice. This is one quadrant of the whole disk. You have to find the total number of cutouts that the whole disk will have. This is just one quadrant of the whole circular disk. You have to find the total number of cutouts that will be there in the complete disk. In this case, please first count with how many cutouts will be repeated 4 times, because it's 1/4 of a quadrant. How many cutouts will be repeated twice, and how many cutouts will be repeating only once, or will be happening only once. Divide it and then multiply the remaining part. Divide that, find the total consolidated cutouts and then add everything together. Sorry. Please type your answers in the chat box here. It's very simple. Trisha, wrong answer. Vishwa, Anvi, correct answer. Divya, wrong answer. Yesha, correct answer. Here, Anshi, Yesha, Kashti, correct answer. Mahi, Khushbu, correct answer. Twisha, wrong answer. Tisha, wrong answer. Rishabh, correct answer. Rishabh, okay, yeah, I said that. Rishabh, correct answer. In this case, if you observe, I'm just writing the cutouts. 1, 1, 1, 1. Whatever cutouts where I've written 1, they will be repeating only twice. So 4 cutouts will be repeating 2 times because I will be repeating them. And ye wala jo center wala number 2 cutout hai, that cutout will be repeating only once. वो एक ही बार आएगा. Now of the remaining cutouts, all of them will be repeating twice, 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So 6 into 4, 6 pieces into all these 6 pieces will be repeating 4 times, which will be 24. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 cutouts are repeating twice, which will be equal to 8. And there plus there will be only 1 cutout, which will be happening. There will be 1 cutout, which will be happening, only one, which is in the center. So the total will come out to 33. Any doubts, any questions? Okay, we'll move to the next one. Yeah, okay, let's do this.
Last one is coming 42 free total length.
So I'll just solve this, Meera, I'll just solve this at the end, okay, for you again. You are given a calculator here. In the calculator, you can press only 6 key entries. However, you are given 2 conditions. Out of those 6 key entries, you have to press 1 as an operator. You have to press 1 key entry for an operator and another key entry for the equal to. So you have to forget the last entry to be equal to. वो आप नहीं count कर सकते हो. कि 6 में से एक entry will be equal to, which is the largest number that you can calculate using this calculator. Only 6 entries are possible. Here in the 6th entry, you have to press equal to. You have to find, in this kind of question, you have to write the number. Ria, correct answer. Very logical. In this case, the first I will press the number 9. Then I will press 0, 0. Then I will press cross. Then I will press number 9. Then I will press 0, 0. So when I press equal to, the digit that will come will be 900 multiplied by 900, which will be equal to 811212, which 8,10,000, which is the maximum. Here in when you press 9 together, it will be the resulting number will be less than 8 lakh. So 99 won't be the solution. It will come to something around 9,000 something or 10,000 something. Okay, between 9,000 10,000 that figure will come if we are writing 99. In which case I want to find the maximum, the largest number which I can find. So I go all in. I take a 3-digit. 3-digit tabhi possible hai when I press 0, 0. Okay. Okay. Chalo. Can we do this last one, or do you all have to leave right now? Very quickly, let's, if you are okay, let's do this last one. All. So in this case, what you're given is a point P is placed at a distance of 12 centimeter from a circle. I'll solve this. I'm not giving you because I know it is difficult. So we are given a circle here, and a point P is kept from the center. Sorry. From the center, the point P is kept at a distance of 12 centimeters. This is 12. The total radius is 17, which means even the whole vertical is 17, और ये वाला जो आपका part है, this is 17. और ये यहाँ तक ही till point P, it is 12. What you have to find is how many integer length chords can pass through this circle. Okay, this is 17, this is 12. Now, if in this condition, if I were to find this dimension, say x, this dimension, which is the bottom part x, which is the size of one chord which is passing through point P, how will I find is using Pythagoras theorem. So 17 square is 289 will be equal to 12 square is 144 plus x, I'm just saying x square, SQR, x square of x, okay? So x will be equal to SQRT square root of 289 minus 144, which will be equal to 145. Sorry. So x is approximately equal to 12 point something, 12.04. Okay. So in this condition where we have this dimension of where we have this dimension coming in of 12.4, the chord length will be this chord length, say AB. If AB is the chord, AB ka chord length will be 12 point minimum, at least I would say 24 is the minimum chord length. So minimum chord length will be equal to 24. Now the maximum chord length which will come here. One second. So there is a chord length of minimum 24 and then there is a maximum chord length of 34. This is 24 centimeters and this is 34 centimeters. Between 24 and 34 centimeter is when the point P is when the chord passes vertically and it touches both the ends, and at that point in time it will become the radius. The maximum chord length will become the radius, which is 34 centimeters. All you need to find is the number of integer lengths which come between 24 and 34. 24 is the minimum chord length and 34 is the maximum chord length. So the manner in which the chords will be happening will be like this, on one side and on the other side. Similarly, on the other side also, the chords will be passing like this. Right now, we are finding the length 24 to 34 for one side. Between 24 and 34, the number of integer lengths will be 34 minus 24, which will be 10. This is 10 chords happening on one side, other 10 chords on other side, but in both the cases I will be counting the diameter. So I will have to subtract 20 में से एक मेरे को minus करना पड़ेगा, because in both the cases the diameter is the same line of the chord. Henceforth, the correct answer in this case will be 19. So 19 chords, because there will be 10 chords on one side, 10 chords on the other side. And then in both the cases, I will be looking at, I have counted the diameter twice. In both the cases, diameter is counted. Diameter chord is counted. I'm just writing this. Henceforth, from 20, I will subtract one diameter chord. That's where 19 will come. It's very simple, actually. So answer option A will be the correct one in this case. Any doubts, any questions in this? Okay. Thank you so much. We will end today.